So, very good evening to all. This is Anil, and today we are going to discuss about LIC housing finance. So, let's explore it and start it from the higher time frame. So, friends, let's move on the monthly chart. We are going to understand how this stock is doing at monthly chart. So if we explore it on the monthly chart, we can figure out that stock has been consolidated in back, the 2007, and then after it give a buffer movement, and again it went into the consolidation stage. So this was a consolidation, and after that it started rallying and rallying, right? So this was the background of this, and after moving a good, making a high of around 800, it formed a very famous candlestick pattern that is called the evening star. And after this evening star on the monthly chart, you can see it, this is the evening star. And after evening star, stock started falling and started making lower low even on the monthly chart. So it was the COVID-19 situation when we faced it in during the March, February and the March. Stock made a new low, and since here you can see that stock, the bottomed out and started moving ahead. So still on the monthly chart, we cannot say that stock is making higher high and higher low, and stock has completely switched into the bullish structure, at least on the monthly chart. Because on the monthly chart, we need to, we need to have a swing low, and then after we need another movement that could be the swing high, breaking down the previous swing high. So we are expecting this kind of movement on the monthly chart, so that we can conclude that yes, this stock, let's see, housing finance has switched from bearish movement, bearish structure to the bullish structure, at least for the long time perspective. So long time perspective, if we explore on the monthly chart, we conclude that stock is right now trying, moving towards the bullishness, but still the higher high and higher low concept is missing over here. So let's move at the weekly chart and see how this stock is doing here. So again, if we explore it further, you can see that on the weekly chart, stock started the same what we studied on the monthly chart. It was making, the lower low and lower highs, and this was the COVID situation. And after that, we saw a very good amount of consolidation on the weekly chart. This was the consolidation, and then stock, moved from stage 3 to stage 2. So this was a very good transition, and now we can see a very good pattern over here. Stock has formed 3 inside up kind of pattern, and though it didn't, the last week it's supposed to move higher, but it couldn't move that. So that's why we are worried about it, at least on the weekly chart. In the last week the stock should have moved ahead, but it couldn't. So that can be a, the thinking point for us. But still, if we talk about the structure, stock looks very good on the weekly chart, and even maintaining the bullish structure as of now. If you see here, the stock is making the higher lows are highs. If we consider this the consolidation, then again it went the high, moved a low, and this low is the higher low. So stock has started making higher high, higher low on the weekly chart. That is a good sign, and from here we will definitely see the same structure follow up on the monthly chart. Because whenever stock switches from one, trend to another trend, first the lower time frames see that kind of, the significant movement or significant structure formation, and thereafter the higher time frames. So weekly time frame, yes, it's forming the higher high, higher low structure, but in the monthly chart still we are waiting for that. Let's go to the daily chart and see how this stock is doing over here. If we go at the weekly chart, we can see that there was a very good, here the consolidation, and even we can see a traditional chart pattern that is called the head and shoulder pattern. And after the breakout of this pattern, we can see very good amount of transition to stage 2, and after the stage 2 we see a good pullback over here. And after that pullback again stock gave this particular point. This is a PVA area, price value area, little price consolidation under the stage 3 before going to break out the previous high. This happen usually, and we see a lot of time into the structure formation whenever I study that. So this is the PVA area. This one is a very important point, and the entry level, if you have missed this particular entry point, so this one is the best entry point. Then this is the entry number 1, and this one is the entry number 2, and this is the breakout based entry, so this is the entry number 3. And most of the time people like trading at the pullback, so people do wait for coming price back to that particular area which have been broken. I mean the breakout has been happening to that particular area. That area get tested by the price once again, and here people makes the fourth entry. So there are the four type of entries. And if you see that again price supposed to go high by breaking the previous swing high, but it couldn't, and even it had made a very wide range of candle. This candle can be treated as an anchored bar. So anchored bar are most of the time are the fierce candles. It's a sign of the breakout failure, and it has leaded stock to maintain the price movements below this particular high. But still the important point is stock has not fallen much. Stock is still very close to this our the breakout line, breakout area. So it is very close, and you can see it is kind of forming a PVA, price value area. So this price value area is very important for us. Once this price value area has been broken, we can the make here entry. Still, as we discussed, we are biased for the bullish movement, so we are waiting for the upside the breakout. Once we see the upside breakout, we can make entry over here. The price is 442 right now, and we can think for buying a 450 call CE once we see the breakout of this price value area. Don't buy on the speculation. I'm not recommending it because I'm not a SEBI registered advisor, so that one is a standard the disclaimer for you. I'm just sharing my understanding. I'm just trying to explain the things what I will do if this price value area is broken. Correct. So friends, this was what we were discussing. If you see it at the 188 minute of the time frame, you will find that price is the very accurately maintaining this particular price value area. So just focus on this price value area. If it get broken, then try to make entry, but be careful because of this anchored bar. This anchored bar is going to stop you for the movements. This anchored bar is going to highlight, or it can attract more bears, so that they can generate more pressure or more supply over here. And the movement whatever we are expecting can be the cancelled out for some moment. Or maybe if we face a very high supply here, then price can slip, and then the next labels could be this particular area, and even after that the next level could be this particular area. So don't be like that, that price can fall this much. I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting that price would sustain over here, because we see a lot of good movement over here. Yes, there are so many weeks we can see. These are the sign of rejection. So price is not able to move higher because we are seeing a lot of rejections here. But at least the positive thing is price is sustaining near the breakout level. That one is a positive sign for us. But we cannot the land, or you cannot execute any trade setup just based on our speculation. So stay tuned, guys. we can only and only take entries once this PVA price value area is broken out or taken out, right? Just care about this anchored bar. This one is going to disturb you, so just take care of it. Hope you understand the point. Take care of it. Thank you. Bye bye.